guys, qué rico, bienvenido, mi gente. I am your girl, Amara Negra, and you're listening to Exactly Amara, a production of iHeart. Thank you so much for tuning in, como siempre. Gracias por conectarse, for following, for supporting, for still rocking with me after so long. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Rate us 5 stars and leave us a review. Lo que sea that you have to say, I am grateful for your review, okay? So hopefully you'll say something good. By the way, also head over to the YouTube where you can also watch or listen to the podcast by searching for My Cultura podcast and clicking on Exactly Amara. So you can hear some of those episodes you missed out on. Today, I want to talk about Christmas memories and how I want to make Christmas special for my daughters. I want to talk about Christmas, what it means to me, what I want it to mean for my girls, how having my daughters have changed my perspective on Christmas, how, family, what family means to me during Christmas times. And I also want to know about your experiences. Please let me know, how has Christmas been for you throughout these years? What would you like to do that you haven't done? What are the best memories, the worst memories? If you guys have any special routines that you guys do. I want to know also, every different Latino culture, we celebrate Christmas differently and we all have our own thing, right? Because I know that Puerto Ricans have the arroz con guandule and their por casado and all that good stuff. In La República Dominicana, we be eating plátanos all the time. Hacemos nuestros tostones. También con su pollo guisado. We have our traditions, right? They go knocking on your door, and they come and they sing. Like, it's a very Caribbean-ish energy. There's people all over social media planning their decorations, sharing what they're going to be doing for the holidays and the stories. I love going to social media and watching the happiness that people feel during the Christmas season. I truly love that. And in the Hispanic culture, Christmas is a really big deal. It's a big thing. And we even celebrate the Three Kings, the day in January. And for most Latin homes, that's the day that the kids, get their presents, which is different from the American culture. Anyways, with that being said, I really just want to talk about my experience, okay? I know that it's a beautiful thing. I know that I see it on social media and everybody's loving the Christmas spirit y todo lo demás, but I am the Grinch of Christmas. Is it just me? I'm sorry. I just I don't feel it. I don't mean it. I think I'm gonna take it all the way back into my traumas, my childhood traumas. So during the holidays, for the most part, my mom, as a single mom, as an immigrant in this country, and us not having any family here, my mom was always working. I guess that's where I got my, being a workaholic from. My mom was always working during the holidays, and she never really celebrated Christmas with me. I was always home by myself. I always knew to lock the door, don't open the door for anybody, unless I tell you it's me or whatever. My mom would sometimes, let me go to her friends' houses and stuff like that so that I could spend Christmas with their family because she had to work. Or in many occasions, my mom would end up taking me to her job. And because my mom was a cook, I would end up having to, sit down in una sillita, a little table inside the kitchen, hot as hell, while my mom was cooking, los lechones and just cooking. And because my mom was a cook and she would cook for all these, different activities. For example, Christmas, those people that didn't want to cook, they would hire, where my mom used to work at, and then they would do comida por libra, like by the pound. So she was cooking for hours and hours and days. And I just remember that my holidays really growing up was my mom working. So I kind of hated it because I hated seeing how everybody got to spend their family time, in Christmas together. They used to, play domino, and it was just the coquito and everybody. I loved seeing other people do it. I just hate that I didn't have that myself. So I guess that growing up, I just grew up being the Grinch. I hate this holiday. And not to mention the fact that now as an adult and even growing up after I understood what Christmas was about, yeah, it's beautiful that you have all your family together and all this, but it's also kind of trash because there's a whole bunch of hypocrites. It's a whole bunch of The family who's being a hypocrite, you haven't been around in God knows how long. You know you haven't called your tia, your tío, your abuela in God knows how long. And all of a sudden, once a year, you want to show them all this love and affection, how much you love. And then you want to come with your phony ass gifts and all this stuff that you know you really don't mean. I can't generalize and say it's everyone. No, there's some families that are actually really tight. There's some families that are actually very close and they do have a real bond like that. But for the most part, when you do these big Christmas parties and your family comes together, I just hate the phoniness. I hate the, ay, qué grande tú estás. Oh my God, you're so big. Or you're so cute. Oh, you look like this. Knowing that in those parties es cuando más chisme hay. Knowing that in those parties is when people gossip the most. You're looking at your uncle, you're looking at your aunt, you're looking at your niece, you're looking at your cousin, you're looking at all these people, like showing them all this love and affection. But within 2.0 seconds, you're going to turn around and you're going to tell another family member some gossip about them or some, I don't know, you're going to talk about how they look or how fat they've gotten or how her hair looks trash or whatever. Is it me? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one who hasn't lived good Christmas experiences. And I don't know. I'm really, really doing my best to change that now as an adult, now as a mother. And even now I see how I'm suffering because my daughters are only, they're about to be 2 years old and I have no Christmas decorations in my house. I know that I probably should, but then I feel like they don't even know what the hell is going on. So why do I have to do it? Not to mention the fact that it's such a this is a business. Christmas is a business. You're out here spending all your money that you wouldn't spend Monday through Friday, but you're going to spend all this money buying all these people that you know you really don't give a damn about gifts. You went on the Amazon, you went on the Black Friday and you bought as many cheap little things that you can give just so that you don't feel guilty that you didn't give a present. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just talking about the experiences I have seen and lived, and you know I'm not lying. So I don't know. I just feel like you spend so much money buying this Christmas tree, and now it's not just a Christmas tree. Now you have to spend all this money buying bolitas and stuff, all these little balls to put on the tree. I remember when I first got pregnant, my mom put a Christmas tree up. It was the most beautiful Christmas tree I've ever seen. She did it in pink, and my mom had never in the history of my life, as long as I can remember, ever, ever, ever bought a Christmas tree. When I told her I was pregnant, she was like, oh my God, los recuerdos para la niña. This is the best Christmas, blah, blah, blah. She put the Christmas tree, and let me tell you something. It wasn't until the other day that mommy put down the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree was up during summer, during a fall, the whole 2 years, the Christmas tree was up. And whenever she got tired of it, she would just come and add more different color balls. I'm like, bro, what is going on? You do know you're only supposed to have this Christmas tree up to January or something like that, right? Which, by the way, when are you supposed to put the Christmas tree up? And when are you supposed to take it down? Entonces, on top of that, every year you have to change the color of the balls and the color of the decoration. Who's paying for all of this? So you're doing all of this for who? For yourself? No. That seems like too much work. Do I have problems? Ay, Dios mío. I don't want to be the Grinch, pero I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh my God. My mom bought this Christmas Santa Claus rug with the bathroom toilet seat covers, with all the toilet accessories and the Christmas. I said, ma'am, don't do it. That is too much. I understand you want to feel in the spirit, but can you feel the spirit within yourself? Because this looks terrible. But it's supposed to bring people joy. Now, I am trying to be a better person. And I'm trying to be a better person for my daughters. I want to take them to the, here in Miami, they call it Santa's Enchanted Forest, where it's a big, park, Christmas related, inspired. Take the girls there to enjoy that. I think that taking family pictures is so important. I feel that we've lost the essence of taking pictures. I love going back into the albums with the real pictures, even if they look, crunchy and the color is fading. I love to see the original footage with no filter, with none of that. I love taking family pictures. And not only that, but printing them. I think it's so important that this year I want to make it my mission to take pictures, print them out, and do an album. Because later on, those are the real memories you have. If God forbid your phone, your iCloud, your Android, your whatever, something were to happen in the system, in the internet world, and all of it disappears and erases all your memories, everything you've ever accomplished, everything you've ever been or done, completely will be deleted and gone. So that's why I think it's so important. That's what really matters to me this year is to print out family pictures of us spending time together with their, mira, por ejemplo, mis niñas with my mom. I want them to have pictures with their grandmother and print them out and have them on an album. And later on, when they're like 15, 16, they can go back and actually see those pictures. Those are real gifts to me. Those are real memories to me. You know, that really matters to me. Christmas, for the most part, I spend it home. Now, as an adult with my mom or by myself, because I'm always working. And it's not really like a thing for me. It's just another day in life. You also have to understand my point of view. I didn't grow up with any family, just with my mom. And the family essence of what Christmas is was never something I grew up learning or understanding. So it hasn't been a thing for me, but I definitely want it to be a thing for my daughters. I want them to have the fantasy and the, you know, all those nice, the childhood memories of Santa Claus and, you know, the cookie next to the Christmas tree and all those things I've seen other cultures do. I want to be able to do that for them, even though that, like I said before, it's never been a thing for me. I don't want to put my childhood traumas, you know, on my children. I want them to create their own, and I want to do the best that I can to make sure that they enjoy these holidays, because eventually they'll go to school, they'll have friends too, and they'll see, you know, what it's supposed to look like, what it's supposed to be. I never want them to feel like in my household, we don't do that, we don't have that. So I'm going to do my best to involve them in there. You know, I know that my mother as well, she is doing her best to make sure that the girls feel the Christmas spirit. Like I said, for me, this is a business. Christmas is a business for you to spend your money, for you to spend as much as you can, not only in your house decor, but buying dinner, food, this, that. Christmas is such a good time for most business. Now, let me ask you this. Would you guys like better for Christmas to just be given some cash app or a gift card? I feel like you can't go wrong with that. Give me a gift card or give me cash app. Give me some cash app money. Sounds about right to me. Because, yo, I know you know where I'm coming from. How many times haven't they given you gifts that you didn't even want in the first place, and you're just out of being courteous to get, oh my God, thank you. I love it. Knowing that you're just going to throw that somewhere in the garage, in your closet somewhere, creating dust. Right? I'm sorry. I'm just saying all the things y'all have thought about but haven't said. Yo no sé. Give me a little gift card or be like, you know, here's like, you know, $100 from Cash App. I'm happy with that. Now, here's another thing. I also understand you don't always have to give a gift. Some people, you know, this is tough out here in these streets. You may not have the money to be buying people gifts. And that's okay too. I think it's important to even express those things. Listen, I know it's the holidays. I really wish that I can, you know, that I could have bought you something, but right now times is tough. I can't, but I am sending you all prayers, positive energy. One day, whenever I can, I got you. That's also a gift, because honesty could also be a gift these days. You know, I don't mind if you don't have it, because in many occasions I haven't had it. As much as I've wanted to, I haven't had the money like that to go buy you anything. Pero también, in many occasions, as much as we may think that the gift is trash, let's talk about the positive side of things. Let's not be ungrateful and be grateful, because nobody has to give you their hard-earned money to buy you nothing. The fact that you got in your car, or God knows how you got there, to go to a store and buy something and think of me and give it to me, I am grateful for that. We also, as much as we want the Louboutins and the Gucci and all the expensive things for the Christmas, let's also take this moment to just talk about gratitude and being grateful for the things that we do receive during Christmas. Like them spoiled ass little kids that be doing them tantrums when they don't like what they get. No, nobody has to give you nothing. Nadie. Te tiene que dar a ti nada. If they do it, it's because they came out of the goodness of their heart. Even if it's just a Christmas card, Be grateful. Be grateful that somebody has even thought of you to even bother to give you something. Okay? Because I think that in moments like this and the way that the world is moving, we really need to take moments to just be grateful for the things that we do have, for the things that we do receive, for the people that we do have in our lives. And that's another thing. Now, during the Christmas holidays, as much as I hate it, because I feel like hay una pila de hipócritas, a whole bunch of hypocrites in the family coming together to act all happy and then talk trash about you as soon as they get in the car and as soon as they get home and in their WhatsApp little group chats and all that crap. Let's also talk about how we really need to embrace these moments because we're here today and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And even though we have that tía que es una chismosa, one day you're going to miss that, you know? One day you're going to miss that achievement. One day you're going to miss that grandparent. One day you're going to miss that uncle that laughs too much, that dance too much. Even the drunk uncle or that family member that be doing the most, the one that's always trying to dance, the one that's always being loud, the one that's always being bougie and, thinking that she's the most high class or whatever it may be. Those kids running around being loud and scandalous and pushing everybody around. As scandalous as it may look, as uncomfortable as it may seem, one day you're going to miss that. One day you're going to miss those memories. One day you're going to wish that you can go back into that space. So while you're there in that moment, live in the present. Live in that moment. Enjoy your abuelita. Enjoy your mother and your father. Enjoy your brother, your sister. Enjoy those moments because that will never happen again. That moment in that way will never, ever happen again. And I also think it's so important to talk about, Christmas also is about receiving, giving, spending time with each other, embracing each other, creating memories. And part of creating those memories is living and being in the present. Stop recording all these damn moments. I know you want to record it and I know you want to take pictures and I know that that's super cool and I know you want to TikTok and I know you want to do all these lives and I get it. But can we also take some time to live in the present, to live in the moment? Sometimes you're so caught up trying to record everything, trying to look sexy and look cute and trying to TikTok dance, trying to do all these extra things that you miss the moment. You miss the moment where you literally just sit there, breathe in, breathe out, and look all around and try to record those memories in your mind. You know what I'm saying? In your mind. Look at that Christmas tree. Look at the decor, the taste of the food, just the smell of the environment that you're in. All those little details matters. And I feel that the more we live in this new generation of social media and technology and everybody being, everybody's connected through the phone instead of being connected in person and all those things, the more we live in those moments, the more we disconnect each other from the people that really matter, the people in our lives, the people in that moment. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not over here trying to preach, but I'm just trying to let you know, with all the wars, with all the things that we're living, with the disconnect of life and society, it's important for us to do moments that, really matter to us, to our family, to our growth. Also, changing a little bit of the route of this conversation. I know that not too long ago, I did an episode talking about, holiday behaviors. And here goes another one too. Let's talk about if you go to someone's house for the holidays, again, in this occasion, Christmas, it would be so nice if you bring a plate of food, bring a soda, bring a bag of chips, bring something, anything, no importa, bring the hot dogs. Sometimes it's not even what it is. It's the act of courtesy. It's the act of I'm trying to share. Don't go over there just with your empty stomach and your big ass mouth ready to destroy everything in that kitchen. So, in my perfect world, I would love to be in the Dominican Republic. Celebrando la República Dominicana la Navidad is so beautiful. The people are so warm and welcoming. You could feel the happiness no matter how much poverty there is, how many struggles my people may be going through. In my cultura, we sing, we dance, we love, we embrace each other. Just seeing the apples hanging out, los caramelos outside, los puestos de fruta, which is something very cultural to us. In the Dominican Republic, we have las parrandas that they come out, in the streets and they'll get, whatever they find in their kitchen and they just start making music. I love all that. The neighbors will come together and go door to door singing Christmas songs to each other. And I know it seems crazy, and I know it seems like, what the hell is wrong with you? But back in the days, it used to be a thing. And when I see it, I still love it because it makes me feel like we haven't completely lost the essence of us. We haven't completely lost our culture, who we are as people. And I think it's important to, at least now, figure out a way to involve yourself in it. Share those cultural memories and moments and continue. I've done it before. I once remember I joined the Dominican Republic, una parranda, and we just went door to door, knocking on people's door. They would open the door and be like, what the hell is going on? And then we would just sing Christmas songs, and then the people would join us too. And it became like a whole thing. But it's so amazing, the power of music. It's so amazing, the power that music and sometimes holidays have that makes people come together. By the way, for Christmas, what do you guys eat? Because in my house, nosotros comemos locrio, comemos, bueno, el arroz con guandule a mí me gusta muchísimo también, puerco asado, mi amor, riquísimo, con el cuerito duro. ¡Ah! ¡Qué rico! Platanito, mi amor, eso nos falta. ¿Qué más nosotros comemos? Bueno, tamales. ¿Qué más nosotros comemos así que sea muy tradicional de nosotros? Bueno, las empanadas, bocaditos. I mean, the list goes on and of all the things that we eat. It'd be terrible. The diet be out the door during Christmas time because we make sure to eat a little bit of everything. And I definitely take advantage of that time to eat as much as I can, and I repeat as much as I can, and then I lie to myself like everybody does that during January, New Year, we're going to go to the gym and do diets. We be lying. But sounds good. With that being said, I hope I didn't kill your spirits. It's just that Christmas has never been a thing for me. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to get into the Christmas spirit. But anyways, for today, this has been Exactly Amara. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let us know how you celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. Let me know on Exactly Amara what it is that you guys do. Send me videos, pictures. I want to see it all. I'm wishing you guys nothing but the best to you and your family. De corazón los quiero un montón. Que Papá Dios me lo bendiga muchísimo. I hope you guys create those memories I was talking about. Live in the present. Live in the moment. Embrace it. Create as many memories as possible. Because whatever happens during this Christmas event, this Christmas party, this Christmas gathering, it will never happen again the same way. Thank you so much for being part of Exactly Amara, and catch my show by searching for my Cultura podcast on YouTube and clicking on Exactly Amara. Follow me on Instagram at Amara La Negra, ALN. And remember that this has been a production of iHeart's My Cultura Podcast Network. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you listen to your favorite show.